start. We hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Daly. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down. The game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's a short completion with a big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And now the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here.
Okay, ready? Okay, ready?
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. Touchdown, Sooners. 6 points for the special teams. Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Daly. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
That makes the score Oklahoma 27, LSU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Daly. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Ready. Ready up.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Okay, ready.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Gain of 22.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the back gets the football. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big.
Touchdown, Tigers! They couldn't stop him there. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. And the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion is 2nd and 10 from the 34. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. 1st down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to chuck it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring it down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. The tight end has got it. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Sticking with the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker. The field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Daly. Zips it down the middle. He's wide open. Look out. field. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Finds an open target on the left side. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Daly. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. That LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Pressure is coming. He gets loose. Across the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now the try for two. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Running back with the football. Here's a stiff arm. Broken tackle, still going. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the try here for the extra point. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late-game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Caught over the middle. It's Moran. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.